Good morning and welcome to World Cup Daily from Stoppage Time News. Everything you missed overnight in one sitting. Coming up, France are the first team into the semi-finals. Kylian Mbappe and Ousmane Dembele seeing off Morocco to keep Les Bleus on course. England turn their attention to Erling, Haaland and Norway, with Thomas Tuchel sweating on his fitness list. And on the wire, Newcastle's captain reportedly wants out, and Arsenal are the reason. It's Friday the 10th of July. Let's get into it. Half are here, and it was one quarter-final, one very emphatic result. France are through to the semi-finals of the World Cup, the first side to book their place in the last four, and they got there by beating Morocco 2-0 in a performance the BBC called a comfortable cruise. It didn't start smoothly. Kylian Mbappe had a first-half penalty saved, the latest in a run of stuttering spot kicks at this tournament. But he made amends after the break with what one report called absolute perfection, a stunning finish that was his 8th goal of the World Cup and keeps him clear at the top of the Golden Boot race. Ousmane Dembele added a second, and from there, France were rarely troubled. Morocco, the team that knocked out co-hosts Canada and carried a continent's hopes, simply ran out of road against the tournament favourites. The Guardian summed it up bluntly: France mauled a meek Morocco, and that was the only football completed while you slept. The other three quarterfinals are still to come across the weekend: England against Norway, Spain against Belgium, and the holders Argentina against Switzerland. So 1 down, 3 to go, and France have thrown down the gauntlet. Let's take a closer look at just how good they are looking. Now to the story of the day, and it has to be France, because on this evidence, stopping them is becoming the tournament's biggest problem. 2 World Cups already in the cabinet in 1998 and 2018. And the BBC is now asking out loud whether this could be the best Les Bleus side of the lot. Mbappe is the engine. This goal against Morocco was his 8th of the finals, and The Independent says he has laid down another challenge to Lionel Messi in the race to be the player of this tournament. France haven't just been winning, they've looked untouchable, and they now wait on the winner of Spain against Belgium for their place in the final. There was, though, a darker side to the night away from the pitch. The Guardian reports that celebrations in France turned to tragedy, with a 17-year-old girl falling from a truck and dying, and that there was what police called violent disorder in London after the final whistle. A reminder that the joy this tournament brings can carry a heavy cost. So France march on, and the question the rest of the last 8 must answer is a simple one: who is going to stop them? Kate, what's moving on the wire?
Thanks, Arthur. And there is one story dominating the wire this morning, so the usual reminder: these are reports, not done deals. Newcastle could be about to lose their captain. The respected reporter David Ornstein says Bruno Guimaraes has told Newcastle he wants to leave the club to join Arsenal. The Daily Mail reports the Brazilian has formally asked to go, with hopes that around £75 million could get a deal done, and describes it as Arsenal's second approach. It's a dramatic turn because only yesterday Newcastle were insisting he was not for sale. Football.London says the Gunners have now learned his exact price. Elsewhere, the BBC's Friday Gossip column has Tottenham making an offer for the France striker Randal Kolo Muani, although Juventus remain the favourites for his signature. Staying with Arsenal, they're reported to be ready to finalise a £35 million move for the Greek winger Christos Zolis to replace the departed Leandro Trossard. And Marcus Rashford is on the move again. Reports say Manchester United have set a deadline for his sale, with Tottenham among those keeping a close eye. Nothing there is signed and sealed this morning, but Newcastle's quiet summer just turned into the noisiest in the Premier League. Quick hits before I hand back. A statement signing in the women's game. Arsenal have confirmed Ona Batlle on a free transfer from Barcelona, the Spain fullback becoming the latest of several arrivals from the Catalan club, with the BBC and Sky Sports both reporting the deal. Staying with a Liverpool theme, Jurgen Klopp has revealed the lengths Anfield once went to for Kylian Mbappe. The German says he flew around in circles in a private jet while talks with the teenager's family took place a decade ago, and calls it the most expensive non-transfer we've ever made, according to The Guardian and ESPN. There was a security scare at England's base in Kansas City, where the Football Association has launched a review after a man carrying a wrench walked into the team's media center before police escorted him away with no players present. On the same theme of discipline, England have issued new behavior guidelines, with the BBC reporting that players are being advised to avoid alcohol the day before and the day after matches. And there's a blow in defense. Jarell Quansah has been handed a 2-match ban for his red card against Mexico, which rules him out of the Norway quarterfinal. Back to you, Arthur.
Thanks, Kate. So, what to watch? The quarterfinals roll on, and for England fans, this is the one. The Three Lions against Erling Haaland's Norway in Miami tomorrow. Thomas Tuchel has fitness to fret over. The BBC says Mark Gay is a doubt with a hamstring problem, and Declan Rice has been battling a bug, and Tuchel will be without the suspended Jarell Quansah. 30,000 England fans are expected in Florida for a night that should feel far friendlier than the Azteca. Then Spain against Belgium, with the winner earning that semi-final date with France, and the holders Argentina against Switzerland complete the last 8. Behind the favourites, the race to the final is wide open. We'll have it all on shorts through the day and back here tomorrow morning. Stoppage Time news before the final whistle.